Ay, ay, ay. You guys probably heard about the Maximum Crisis leak. Kudos to OTS4. You are already a broken set. So, you guys are sporting off the new salmon shirts because of the Patreon, because you guys have been amazing. We have a gold shirt now. We have salmon. We have orange Robbie, salmon Robbie, gold Robbie. So salmon Robbie is here. I think salmon's a little bit more laid back. I don't fucking know. It's kind of supposed to be pink, but it's not. But anyway, thanks to you guys. Patreon's growing. Mini shirts are being funded now. And you still might see raggedy ass Robbie every once in a while. But it's not what we're here to discuss today. I need some water. So, some local got in, some OTS4. All of the kids flocked into the store, all the 12-year-olds, you know, they were all happy. Then something happened. Maximum Crisis cards were pulled from OTS4 packs. And the crowds rioted. They were like, where the fuck are my Ultimate Solemn Strikes? Why the fuck am I pulling this trash? And then some guy with the internet on his phone, did his penis grow so bright? He's like, oh bitches, I have this news so right. Then he leaked the news across the internet. And many players, sexually frustrated as they were, cried on the inside as all of the supers have been spoiled for this set that we call Maximum Crisis. I don't know what how do you do this? How there have been many leak stories throughout the years. There was a very old sneak peek story that I'm sure 99% of this community's forgotten, except for probably me, John, Billy, and a few of the other people that lurked on the good old Pojo days. There was an incident where sneak peek promos were actually distributed in books. Back when sneak peeks were at the convention centers and you had to go to the place where you had regionals for sneak previews. Yeah, those were the fucking days, guys. Someone pulled a crush card. Shonen Jump motherfucking prize card. Before it was a prize card. And so much shit went down. There was even a side story that came out of that Upper Deck tried to contact the guy and get the crush card back from him. No, like, none of this was ever proven true outside of the fact that the crush card was floating around. But, you know, some of those old myth stories and things like that kind of come around, you know. But this wasn't a mishap from someone stealing something from the factory or anything like that. This was someone put the wrong thing in the wrong thing, if you know what I mean. It's like, you don't want to go ass to mouth, and this is an excellent scenario of that. But what does this mean, though? This does confirm one of my theories, though, that OTS4 was planned long ago. Probably looking at this set, this was probably planned out 4 months ago for OTS4. Which definitely confirms my theory as to why the fuck Fairy Tale Snow wasn't a super or an ultimate. Twin Twister, Norden, kind of just escaping the little ballad. I don't know if one of the reasons why they didn't make Norden an ultimate was because they were hesitating to ban it, because the OCG had recently banned it. So when they were planning the construction of OTS4, I believe they purposely left out Norden because of that. So it's kind of interesting when you look at that, because this leak confirms that they were made about the same time. No, they were made at the same time. There's no fucking ifs, ands, or buts about that. So that confirms my theory as to why Norden's not an ultimate and why Fairy Tale Snow is not an ultimate. Also, how are you... I know traditional things like this happen every once in a while. Something like this happened in Pokemon a while back, actually. Maybe 6 months ago, where they had a case of a bunch of cards being released in a future set in a special edition that they had. I believe they're the Fat Pack equivalent. And people are like, oh my god, we're pulling, you know, fucking cards from the next set. People fuck up. It tends to be the general phenomenon of trading card game communities. And before someone makes the comment here and says, why aren't we talking about the supers? You've heard enough opinions, probably from the other Yu-Gi tubers on this set, that we might cover it once the rest of the spoiler is out. We'll give our opinions on things, but so far, it's about what I fucking expected. The Subterra buyout that kind of occurred is whatever. The name for Gamatron, Zephyrath, is actually really fucking cool. Actually, that's the coolest fucking part of the set. Like, I don't even give a fuck if Zephyrs are going to be shitty in a couple months. That's fucking fine. You know, like, I chose this life, blah, blah, blah. Zephyrath is fucking a cool-ass name, alright? And whoever wants to argue in the comments section, please. I'm not even going to argue it. You can have the win, man. Like, you do you, boo-boo. True King of All Calamities is also a really fucking cool name. I'm actually really fucking shocked at some of these cool ass names. Zephyrath and whatnot definitely take the cake. What else? Subterra Fiendus. This card's okay. I'll talk about one card here. So this Subterra Fiendus thing. During either player's turn, your opponent activates a card or effect. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, then target one Subterra monster you control. Negate that activation, then change the targeted monster to face down defense mode. Target one face up monster you control, change it to face down defense mode, special summon one Subterra from your hand or graveyard in face up or face down defense mode. And then you only get one of these effects once per turn, but hey, you fucking know what? It's a hand trap for these guys. I'm proud of you guys. Subterras might be a real deck after all. They already have an enormous level 12 booty. Okay. That's about it. Hidden City's really fucking good. But that's all I think they got at the moment. I'm not even going to talk about the new Spiral card. Nope. We're not doing it. Nope. There's not much else to really say on the set thus far. But how do you work in the factory producing these cards? And all of a sudden the lines crisscross. And now you're putting supers in your OTS 4 packs. You know, are we going to have a bunch of super rares being pulled in Maximum Crisis from OTS 4? Stuff has to crisscross somewhere. I could definitely be wrong there. I wouldn't doubt it, though. I wouldn't expect some crazy Maximum Crisis stories here about how people are just pulling OTS 4 hollows out of them. Wouldn't be expected of it all. This is the only story we've heard about this so far, though. Which is very interesting, because you figure things like this would be a little bit more covered in the community. But this is also the first week of OTS 4 being out. And it's also very interesting to see that it was only the supers. Now, I'm sure people were fucking ecstatic to pull these cards from OTS 4. Kudos to you. You might have a treasure trove for a couple of weeks. And then when Maximum Crisis drops, these things are going to flood the market. It's the unfortunate side of this. You know, once they're in circulation, these cards are going to be worth nothing. And it's really sad to say that, because I know a lot of people want these things to really be worth something for what they are, but there's no misprints on them. They don't say OTS 4. That's it. There's just no extra value to them. So what do you guys think about this supposed leak? Leave a comment down below. Please tell me what you guys think. There's not much else to really say. I'm not going to outright say that this is a fuck up. Shit happens in our game. Thanks for the leak. This could have been planned. This could have been one of the best heists ever in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. To be absolutely honest with you guys, you never know. It's Konami. Till next time, guys. Deuces. That's not all, folks. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please check out my Cardfight Vanguard channel, VanCole40. You guys will get an insight on our playtesting sessions. And please check out the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. That way you guys can follow the House of Champions and MCole40 interactions. Please check out MCole Games for all of your guys' trading card game needs. And if you guys enjoyed this content, please check out my Patreon in the description. Every bit helps to the creation of these videos. One step at a time in improvement, and that's the goal of this channel. Alright guys, have a good time, and thanks for watching.